Just going to do a demonstration of installing the loop bar harness system on the bike. The only thing I've done prior to this is I've installed the 4 pieces of loop Velcro that go on the handlebar. If you're installing it on a bar that's taped, it will work reasonably well. It's not quite as positive as going on straight onto a carbon or an alloy bar, but it's pretty good. And the wrap strap that goes around it interlocks well with the Velcro. So first thing I'm going to do is kind of lay this thing out a bit. This is the 4 straps that go onto, and I just drop that down through the loop, and it's just going to stay there for a few minutes. Next thing I'm going to do is untie this from the last time I installed it, put this toggle in my pocket. So the 2-inch webbing strap goes down through the loop. This goes around the stem underneath, cross it over. Just even these guys out. I'm going to get it to the point where I want it to be in terms of protecting the bag from the bolts on the stem or anything else that's sticking out. I'll tie an overhand knot. I'll follow that up with a reef knot. Tighten the reef knot up. Come down underneath and back up through the loop. So I've got those 2 ends now. I'm going to go in here and pick up this strap and bring it back around so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to feed the left-hand side through the left-hand side of the loop. I'll do the same on the right-hand side, feeding it through to the left. So now I've got these 2 ends here. I'll take the toggle back out of my pocket. I'll feed it through one side and through the other side. Just tie a simple overhand knot or whatever other knot you prefer in it. Oh, I forgot a step. Going to feed it through the toggle, the cord lock, pardon me. And the wind is coming up, so there might be a bit of wind noise on this video. Now I'll tie that overhand knot. So there's that piece ready to go, and as you can see, it comes around the outside of this light. If you had some electronics mounted here, it's not going to interfere with those at all. And now I'm going to pull the 4 straps back up through the same spot in the loop. And in this case, the lower right one is on top. So that's where I'll start. This one just wraps on here like this. I typically go through with do the one on the out that comes around to the outside, and then come back this way. That way the end that's visible is up inside the loop, and just one less thing to worry about. I'm going to pull this down at this point, and I'll come back to that in a moment. Now I'm going to grab the next one, do the same thing. Come over to this side, grab the lower left. Lastly, I'll do the front left. Take this strap and feed it back through the loop. What this does is it interlocks the Velcro, the layers of Velcro, such that this buckle becomes fixed in place. So operating this strap once it's all strung out is a one-handed operation. I'll feed it through here, come back up, string out the strap so it's all ready to go now. Do the same thing on this side. And I went inside the buckle, so I'll just make sure I do the same thing on the other side just for symmetry. All set now to feed a bag into here. If you're wanting to run a much smaller bag, so you're running perhaps a set of drop bars and you've got some kind of a loop bar system on the drop, you can also cross these two straps over. I'll typically go inside the loop, so the 2-inch webbing harness. So now you've got a cross here that will, you can pull the bag right up tight into here, and still have it fairly small so it's fully supported. And then you'll just tighten this up lastly. Thank you very much for watching.